Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do Ymir makeup for you guys. So I'm already wearing the outfit as you can see, so let's just get on with the video. First, skincare. So I did this off camera already, so skincare is already done. Next, primer. So just spray that all over your face. Now we're moving on to color correcting concealer. I am using the yellow for like my dark circles under my eyes, and I also use it a bit on my nose because my nose has all kinds of colors, like it's red, bluish, I don't know why, but okay, it happens. Then we're using the green color to kind of cover up the redness. And then moving on to concealer. So I just cover up all my blemishes with concealer because, as you already know, I don't use foundation, I only use concealer. Then you blend it in very nicely. Moving on to setting powder. So I use this sponge to dip into the setting powder, put lots of it under my eyes and also a bit on my nose, and then I just use a brush to kind of powder my entire face, I guess. Then moving on to this palette, yes, using contour right there and also the jawline. Then I use this brush like so to dip it into the contour yet again to contour my nose, so I really accentuate the tip of my nose. Then moving on to highlight. I use this little brush to add lots of highlight on my nose. As you can tell, I always put a lot of highlight there, always makes it look cuter. And then I also put some on the nose bridge and in between my eyes right there, and of course on your cheekbones. Oh, and also right there, yes, in the inner corner of my eyes as well. Then we're hiding our septum. I always do this when I cosplay. And voila, I am bald. So now that we have our wig cap on, I am going to demonstrate how I put on face tape. So this is an actual face tape, I'm just using regular tape. It's not very good for my skin, but whatever, you know, I didn't get the chance to buy face tape yet. Moving on. So I take this large piece of tape, I'm gonna show you how to properly do it. So not close to your eyes, that is not the way to go, okay? Yes, so we're now going to change our eye shape. And we are going to pull the tape upwards and not sideways. That is the correct way to put on face tape. So first I'm kind of putting it there to accentuate my cheekbones, I guess, is what I'm doing this for. Yeah. And then I'm also going to pull up my eyebrow to make me look a little bit angry because Ymir doesn't look cute. She looks a little angry, so yeah, that's what I'm doing this for. And then I'm also going to make sure that I have more eyelid space to put on makeup because my eyes are very my eyelids are just really annoying. Like when I open up my eyes, you can't see my makeup properly. I don't know, it looks weird, so that's why I'm putting on that face tape. Now we're moving on to the lightest shade of the 3 steps to sculpt palette. So you have contour, highlight, and then this shade. which I'm putting all over my eyelids. Then we're moving on to this brush that I'm gonna use for my eyebrows, comb it out, and use the other side of the brush to dip into the Revolution palette, the dark brown shade, to put on my eyebrows. The eyebrows are a little bit uneven, but you know, it doesn't matter anyways. Moving on. Now we're using this brow gel, and yeah, just to shape the eyebrows, I guess, keep them in shape. Then using eyelash serum to put on my top and bottom lashes. Moving on to lip liner. This is the lip liner I always use, so I'm gonna touch up my lips with this. And then moving on to the Revolution palette yet again, dipping into the light brown shade, I'm going to put the shade very lightly in the crease of my eyes to define the crease more. Then moving on to this angled brush, I dipped it into the darker brown shade, the same shade I use for my eyebrows. And I'm just making, like, I don't know, something that you would do with your eyeliner, but it's with eyeshadow. Yeah, you can see what I'm doing. Then I'm moving on to this palette to dip it into the black, and I'm just going to cover up the brown, so just going over it to darken it a bit more. Now moving on to eyeliner. This is not my liquid eyeliner just yet, this is a pencil eyeliner. So I'm just using this to go over my waterline right there in the outer corners of my eyes, and also a little bit under it, then blending it a little with my fingers. Now we're moving on to the liquid eyeliner. So this is always the hardest part, in my opinion, and nearly everyone's opinion, I guess. So I'm kind of showing you how I drew my eyeliner for this cosplay. And after that, I just put a bit of eyeliner in the inner corner right there. And then I just complete the line. Now moving on to mascara. So we apply some mascara first before moving on to applying the fake lashes. These are the two kinds of the lashes that I wanted to choose from, but I ended up choosing those that I just pointed at, and that's how it looks. Now, this is how it looks with the wig on. Ignore the fact that you can kind of see my wig cap. The wig was really hard to handle. Yeah. I ended up not putting in my brown lenses because they hurt. I don't know why, but okay. So, not today. And for the final touch, obviously, the freckles. We cannot forget about the freckles. Yes, I added a ton of freckles. I know that Ymir doesn't have that many freckles, but you know, it's anime. It's anime. So this is my interpretation of that. Yes. Plenty of freckles. And this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and like the video if you want to. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye! Thank you for watching.